we need to make more room for men to speak. In romantic relationships, oftentimes what I find after many years of studying relationships and working with clients and traveling the world and stuff like this, I've realized that women want men to speak. Women want men to communicate more. Women want men to be emotionally available. However, when it comes down to it, it's a whole different story. You see, women ask for one thing, but when it's actually done, they don't like the way that it was presented. They don't like the way that it was communicated. It wasn't softened, right? It wasn't sweetened. It wasn't nice, right? And so now they take offense. And now the woman is mad at the man for communicating what you said you wanted. And then that makes the man shut down. You see, women are allowed to share all their emotions, usually, and a man just has to take it, right? Usually, a man just has to take it, and we are more likely to take it on board than women. Women are more easily offended, right? And so the tone, the energy of the way that it's spoken, and all this stuff, women don't like the way that men present things. Now, men are men and women are women. Our brains work differently, and we do have our differences. Do men need to learn nonviolent communication? Absolutely. Do men need to learn how to navigate how a woman might feel when he says something? Absolutely. But also at the same time, a woman needs to learn how to listen. Listening sometimes requires being offended and not taking that offense and then projecting it back on him. Okay. It's nice. It's a beautiful thing when a woman can hold a container for a man to express his emotions and express exactly what he's feeling without the woman getting upset. It's extremely refreshing, and it's really nice to experience a woman like that. Now, in my previous relationships, I experience what we're talking about in this video often. They would ask for me to talk, they would ask for me to communicate certain things, but when it comes down to it, I remember a relationship very specific. She was like, please tell me, what is it? Tell me what it is. Please tell me. I want to know. Like, tell me, I'm not going to be upset with you or anything like that. And when I said what I needed to say, she was upset. In fact, she was hysterical, right? And it was very, very difficult to calm her down. And I didn't say anything really offensive. It was just what I was feeling, is what I was experiencing in my body. It was just my emotion. But because I was feeling that way, and again, it wasn't something like extreme, like I cheated on her or done something really, really bad. It's just what I was feeling, and she was offended about what I was feeling. And that's sometimes, sometimes people get into relationships where the other person has trauma, and that's okay. But at the same time, when you experience that time and time again throughout your relationships, you start to realize a pattern, right? That actually I can't speak. I can only say certain things, right? Which is very, very bad in a relationship. If you can only say certain things, then you've shut down the relationship completely, right? And then you're hiding away from being your full self in a relationship, and then you won't experience the fullness of who this person you're actually with, right? And so essentially you're with a lie, right? And so it's better that you're with the truth of the person that you're with, so that you know the full truth, the 411, right? The full story. And so this is something that needs to open up in our romantic relationships, is that men need to be able to speak their truth, and oftentimes for a woman to hold a container for how that person feels. And, you know, men have been so traumatized by this that they, even though you tell them to speak up or, let them know how they're feeling, they will still continue not to do it. With my current relationship, it took me months, okay, months to start sharing some stuff, because I was that fearful that she would be upset with what I had to say. Okay. But over time, I started to realize, oh, I can say this and I can say that, and this is okay and that's okay. And it was really refreshing to be in a relationship where I could speak about what I was actually feeling. Okay. And I just want more women to experience what it's like when a man actually expresses himself. You're going to feel him more, you're going to experience him more, and the relationship's going to be more light, and you're going to be able to connect back with each other on a much deeper level. The sex will be better, everything will just grow from there, because the man feels free and able to express what he's actually feeling. Okay, men are taught to suppress their feelings. And so to hear a woman say, oh, you can express your feelings, and then after that, experiencing the retaliation, or like he's been put down for what he's feeling, is just a repetitive experience of being a man. Okay, let me know your opinions on this. I would love to know. And I'll see you in the comments. Much love. Peace.